Hey, what's up, guys? Just wanted to do a quick bit on the Tolerance ZT0561. Some of the stuff I do like, some of the stuff I don't like. Also, sounds like a lot of people are comparing it to the XM lineup. So I grabbed my 24. We'll kind of go through maybe a little bit of the differences, but not too in depth probably. But anyway. There it is. As you can see, the overall shape, let me open the 24. The overall shape is pretty similar. The shape, and that's about it, honestly. Kind of one of the first problems I had with this was the detent. The detent is just so strong on this. It really makes it not fun to play with, and that's kind of, for me, the whole point of having a flipper is I can sit there but I cannot open this thing with my thumb. I mean, you can look and kind of watch the blade right now and what's happening. Look at that. That's a strong detent. I did open this up earlier and kind of check it out, see maybe there was a burr, where the ball seats on the blade, but everything looked fine. But just a super strong detent, and it really kind of takes away from the bearing system because you can't feel how smooth it is. If you can't do any controlled kind of openings, I mean, yeah, the blade fires out, but so what? Cutting edge. You've got more cutting edge on the ZT than you do the Hinderer. More cutting edge on the ZT than a lot of knives. Definitely more than the military. This is pretty cool here. I really like the 3D machined titanium. Feels a little cheap. Feels like a little hollow. Kind of weird feel. If you're used to this, you're not probably gonna like this a whole lot. It definitely does feel different. But this blade is smooth. You can kind of watch it just drop. Not smooth like a Hinderer. Not even close to being smooth like a Hinderer. The Hinderer is just ridiculous smooth. It's almost, I'd say like hydraulic. That's what comes to mind, the word hydraulic smooth, if that makes sense. I've got 4 Hinderers, and they are all the smoothest knives I've ever handled. Yeah, smoother than Chris Reeve, smoother than a lot of stuff. And this just because the detent, you don't get the benefit of it, of the bearing system. But overall, I love this knife. I mean, it's just great. I don't think that, once I unboxed it, I was a little bit disappointed. I started thinking about it and looking at this knife without looking at that knife. And then I started to like it even more. You judge this on its own merit and not to an XM. It's really cool. Really, really cool. This is really sharp. All the edges on here are just extremely sharp. And there is not one sharp edge on a Hinderer. I mean, you can't find a sharp edge on this freaking thing. Nothing. But I don't mind that too much, We'll see. I mean, I guess if you use your knife for long durations, then that might be an issue. But for EDC and just this kind of stuff here and there, I think it'll be just fine. Let's see what else. Blade shape. Love the blade shape. I said the thumb studs are the thumb studs coupled with the detent. They kill your thumbs for sure. Lock bar stabilizer. This has got a great pocket clip. Both these great pocket clips. Really easy in and out. No snagging really. These won't tear up your pants pockets or anything. Standoffs. This has got big standoffs. Nothing compared to that. Let me see if I can get in there. there's the standoffs of the ZT, and there's the standoffs of the Hinderer. So Hinderer standoff's much more beefier. This is zero tolerance. Mount the pocket clip, left, right, up, down, right, left, all over. So which is cool for lefties. Yeah. Great hardware on this. Torx. You don't have to worry about stripping anything, taking it down. This knife takes really easy to take apart. I took it apart and checked out the bearing system in there, and pretty cool. But listen to that. Listen to that D10. That's ridiculous. That's just a little bit too much. But nothing major, nothing I won't deal with. It's great to see something like this coming from Zero Tolerance. This is much thinner, feels much thinner in hand anyway than say the 300 series. So which I really like that. They kind of went away from that, brick feeling where you just had this chunk in your hand. This is a little more streamlined. Ergonomics are good. They're not bad. The ergonomics are nothing like the 24, nothing like the XM24. If you've never felt or handled or owned an XM24, owning this isn't going to give you any idea of what an XM24 is like. Yeah, honest, in my opinion, these are two completely different knives, and they're not even close to being the same. But that's not to say I don't like both of them, because they're both great in their own way. But thickness-wise, you can see, I wish I had this free hand. Let me see if I can do this here. There we go. Look at the difference in thickness there. So obviously you're going to have just completely different ergonomic grips on this thing. They don't even come close to feeling the same. Cool knife from a Hinderer design, but someone else making it, someone else's interpretation of a Hinderer design, obviously, but awesome knife. I think they're going for, actually I've seen them on eBay for about $500 right now. This is going to be regular production, so I would wait a few months. I think around $200, $260. I think these will probably be available. There'll probably be a bunch of them. I think they'll be just like the military or the paramilitary too. But yeah, cool stuff. I look forward to using it, and I'll hopefully give you guys an update. I may take this down, like I said, do another video, show you the bearings and show you the insides and stuff. We'll take a look at the D10. But cool knife, highly recommended. Coming, who am I? That doesn't mean much to anybody, but I like it. Anyway, guys, leave a comment. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you hate me. Thanks, guys. Bye.